Canada is sending the right immigration signals to the world. Canada doing everything it can to accommodate immigrants. Canada unveiled special immigration measures related to the coronavirus pandemic. The most notable measure was the decision to restrict travel into the country until June 30th, although several major exceptions were made. Recognizing that the immigration system would face significant disruptions due to developments that are both within its control as well as beyond its control, Canada has taken additional steps to try to keep its immigration system running as smoothly as possible. For instance, Canada has stated that no immigration application will be refused due to incomplete documentation. Rather, the federal government will provide applicants with more time to obtain their documents before it makes a decision on their application. Make no mistake about it, Canada's immigration system is facing disruptions. Canadian government officials must work remotely to protect their health and safety as well as the safety of their families, friends, and communities. They are also responding to competing priorities to navigate this crisis, which is requiring them to divert their attention from their day-to-day immigration responsibilities. Factors beyond Canada's control include people overseas facing lockdowns, travel restrictions, service disruptions, and other obstacles that are hindering the ability of foreign nationals to come to Canada or submit a completed immigration application. Nonetheless, Canada is doing its best to adapt, which is sending the right signals to foreign nationals around the world. That is, we will do everything we can to accommodate your immigration goals and help you during this period of need. Permanent residents. Consider that despite all that is happening in the world, Canada continues to hold express entry draws. 4 express entry draws have taken place in the 3 weeks following the travel restrictions being announced, including 2 draws on April 9 that saw Canada issue a total of 3,900 invitations to apply for permanent residence. In addition, British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba have all had provincial nominee program draws. Permanent residents outside of Canada are being accommodated in a number of ways. They are still able to travel to Canada. And those who received a confirmation of permanent residence (COPR) prior to March 16 are also able to come to Canada. International students. Some international students are exempt from Canada's travel restrictions, but Canada took a step further recently to try to accommodate even more international students. The decision to allow some international students to pursue online study and remain eligible for a post-graduation work permit was a major one. The majority of Canada's international students are interested in transitioning to permanent residence. Hence, the PGWP is a critical stepping stone in helping them achieve their immigration goal. Canada recognized it would be unfair to deem students ineligible for the PGWP due to circumstances completely out of the student's control, that the student was forced to pursue online instructions due to the cancellation of classes to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. Time will only tell if Canada chooses to take its PGWP flexibility one step further. If public health officials advise the federal government to extend its coronavirus containment measures, Canada may feel the need to enable the September 2020 cohort of international students to also be able to access online courses while remaining eligible for the PGWP. This may be necessary anyway, given international students may struggle to find available flights or face other disruptions that could prevent them from being in Canada in time for September 2020 classes. Foreign workers. Temporary foreign workers (TFWs) are largely exempt from the travel restrictions given how important they are to Canada's economy. Canada has sought ways to make it easier for employers to hire TFWs by loosening labor market impact assessment rules in priority occupations in the agri-food and transportation sectors. Such flexibility is crucial to helping employers access workers to help sustain Canada's food supply. Assistance for newcomers in Canada. Much of the financial support announced by Canada in recent weeks is available to immigrants who are Canadian citizens or permanent residents, as well as international students and temporary foreign workers. Irrespective of their immigration status, individuals within Canada may be eligible for vital government income support such as employment insurance or the new Canadian Emergency Response Benefit. Here, Canada is telling the world that even if you are not a citizen or permanent resident of our country, we will stand by you to provide you with as much support during this difficult time. Thanks for watching. Kindly like and subscribe so that we can able to provide more news and updates on Canada immigration.